This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has issued Cabinet Resolution number 28 of 2014, establishing the UAE National Institute for Medical Specializations. In line with the resolution, the NIMS will work under the umbrella of the UAE University. According to the ruler's website, the institute aims to develop the country's healthcare sector by helping upgrade the medical workforce through continuous training in cooperation with national and international educational institutions. Published in the latest edition of the Official Gazette, the Cabinet Resolution includes a number of articles prescribing the NIMS's objectives, structure, authorities, obligations and limitations. Hundreds of Emiratis started their national service training today at a number of designated locations. The centres of the National and Reserve Service Authority received the first batch of nationals on Saturday, after it completed all relevant preparations under the implementation of Law Number 4 for 2014, issued by the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Staff Major General Pilot Sheikh Ahmed bin Tanoon Al Nahyan, the chairman of the National and Reserve Service Authority, was quoted by news agency WAM as saying that the 31st of August 2014 is a historic day, as it will be the first time in the modern history of the UAE that young Emiratis, males and females, undertake national service. He added that the goal of national service is not to increase the number of personnel, rather to raise future generations on sound national foundations and to help them understand the challenges that they may face and the ways to counter them based on a sense of full responsibility. The Khawla bint Al Awazar Military School, the Gulf region's first military college for women, also received the first batch of female conscripts for 9 months military training under the National and Reserve Service Law. In an effort to improve healthcare and promote the prevention of cancers and diseases through early diagnosis, the Mulk Healthcare Division opened the second Global Hawk Imaging and Diagnostics Centre in Dubai today. Earlier today, His Highness Sheikh Dr. Majid bin Saeed Rashid Al Nuaimi, the Director General of the Ajman Ruler's Office and patron of the Mulk Group, inaugurated the state-of-the-art centre. In attendance were a host of dignitaries led by the Indian ambassador to the UAE, His Excellency TP Sitharam. The 25 million dirham facility located along Jumeirah is one of the largest multidisciplinary referral diagnostics centres in the Middle East. In addition to teleradiology, it also offers digital mammography, MRI and a 4D colour Doppler ultrasound service for the most accurate oncology checks, early detection of breast pathology and fetal abnormalities. According to the female imaging and fetal medicine expert at the GHID, Dr. Yasmin Ul Mulk, the centre will address the challenge of diagnostic imaging for females in the region, who are often uncomfortable discussing health issues with male doctors due to socio-cultural reasons.
We look into not only the disease pathology itself, but also the psychological effects. So we do a lot of counseling. We sit with the patients, talk to them, tell them about what their problem is and how they are likely to be treated. We have a triple reading system where 3 different doctors actually look at the same case so that we can narrow in on the diagnosis. And then the other thing that we have here is a global facility. We have an international panel of consultants where we do teleradiology and telemedicine. So there's a lot of consultation with them as well.
Dr. Shafi Al Mulk, the director of the GHID, says the new centre follows their initial success after opening a centre in Deira. They are now investing 250 million dirhams more to roll out 12 imaging and diagnostic centres across the region.
we have been very buoyant and encouraged by the stupendous success of Dubai Dera branch. Because of that, we feel, I think we are very poised to become one of the healthcare leaders of this region. And we are investing 250 million for 2 hospitals. One is a 75-bedded hospital to be set up in Dubai immediately, and a 75-bedded hospital in North Emirates by a land proposed by His Highness Sheikh Majid bin Rashid Al Nahmi. I feel Dubai is going through a very dramatic stage of changeover, where the medical tourism is becoming one of the key.
All residential and commercial buildings in Dubai are now required to install security cameras in order to help reduce crime in the Emirate. Major Arif Al-Janahi, the director of the Protection System Department at Dubai Police, was quoted in a local daily as saying that 25,000 buildings are required to comply with the law, and that through this he expects the rate of crime to drop, especially in residential buildings. He reminded the community that as a part of a revised law from 2008, from August the 26th this year, owners of buildings will have 3 months to implement the law, following which violators will be penalised by up to 3,000 dirhams. Cameras should be digital and should be able to record for at least 30 days, and technicians who install cameras should be qualified. He added that those interested can get in touch with one of the 650 companies registered with the department. The installation of cameras were only previously required for tourist areas, hotels, banks, markets, gold souks and shopping malls. A new Dubai ferry line linking the Dubai Marina Mall and Al Ghababa station near the creek will launch on Monday, the 1st of September. Hussein Kansaheb, the Director of Marine Transport at the Public Transport Agency at the RTA, made the announcement, stating that the new service will run from 1 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. and the new addition looks to help stimulate the marine transport tourist sector in the Emirate. Dubai Ferry serves new districts, particularly along the creek, the coastal strip, Jumeirah Beach, Dubai Marina, Jumeirah Beach residence and waterfront projects. And the ferry has a capacity to accommodate 100 passengers. 970,000 students, both boys and girls, enrolled in classes at 400 public and private schools, as well as kindergartens across the country today, in order to start the school year 2014-2015. The Ministry of Education confirmed that the educational zones and schools were prepared to host the students, following maintenance work and the installation of air conditioning units. It added that mandatory school textbooks have been distributed to schools and that the ministry provided over 3,374 air conditioners of split type to the establishments. And finally, looking to other news now, Dubai is currently playing host to some of the world's best swimmers who are taking part in the 2-day FINA Mastabank Swimming World Cup 2014, which started today. Around 235 swimmers from 38 countries are in town for the world-class international swimming competition, which returns to the Emirate for the 4th time at the Hamdan Sports Complex. The Dubai leg of the Swimming World Cup is round 2 of the 7-stage series, which started in Doha last week. The competition features some of the best names of the sport, who took to the pool for the heats earlier today, including the Olympic gold medalist from South Africa, Chad Leclos, and the World Cup champion from Hungary, Katinka Hoszu, who recently made the headlines in Doha by setting new world records in the women's 200-metre freestyle, as well as the 200-metre individual medley. Fans will certainly be looking forward to the men's 400-metre freestyle, which will feature the Abu Dhabi-born, newly crowned European champion, Velimir Stepanovic, who is expected to face stiff competition from the Commonwealth Games gold medalist and also one of the World Cup favourites, Thomas Fraser-Holmes from Australia.
Look forward to a much faster race tonight, hopefully something similar to what I did in Doha, which was about a 340.48. I'm hoping to maybe break 340 tonight, but we'll see. The fans come cheer me on. I'm going to need it against Thomas Fraser-Holmes, who's swimming in this heat right now, so we'll see.
I'm just looking to do some personal best times tonight. I didn't quite get there in the 400s at Doha, so, hopefully I can get a PB in both the 400 AM and the 400 free tonight and, post some good times. He's a great guy and a great swimmer, and, we had a good battle in Doha, and, it's good to race a high caliber athlete like him, and, I'm just looking forward to racing tonight and try and get a PB.